What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. This is your Evolution recap, but before we start, listen, I just want to thank you all so much. Listen, I've been here on YouTube now for 3 months and we hit 50 subscribers last night. Unbelievable. Although I didn't get to do my live reaction of Evolution, I couldn't do the live stream. I couldn't do the watch along. It was weird. I kind of did some research last night and turns out once you reach 50 subscribers, normally you can do live streams, but it says it takes up to like 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours for it to like verify it. So I can't do it right now, but I'm hoping by Friday Night SmackDown I will be able to do a live watch along on Friday Night SmackDown. Not confirmed. It's not a done deal. I'm still negotiating, but I'm hoping to get it done. But listen, I'm going to set us a new goal. 100 subscribers by SummerSlam. It's in 3 weeks. I think it's possible. Listen, we've reached 50 in 3 months. Can we do it in 3 weeks now? I think we can. I think with your support and your help, we can reach 100 subscribers by SummerSlam. Let's get straight into the video. For the Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. That was okay. It was a great match, to be fair. I think you kind of didn't know what way it was going to go. Bayley could have won that, Lyra could have won that, but Becky Lynch retained. I mean, I'm quite happy with that result. I'm not entirely sure who could beat her, though, for the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe Stephanie Vaquer, maybe, but she has some other big better stuff to do at Clash at Paris. That is right, she did win the 30-woman Battle Royale. I'll talk about that later on in the video. This bit I do not really want to talk about. Jordynne Grace versus Jacy Jane. I don't know if you saw my NXT's Great American Bash recap video. I did say that I would not do any more NXT recap videos if Jordynne Grace lost. And to be honest, I just think, I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe that she lost. It is unbelievable. I just don't understand. I don't get it at all whatsoever. It's so annoying. I can't even, I just don't know what to say. Jordynne Grace should have won that. So, I got to stick to my word. I just have to. I have to stick to my word. I've got to stick to my word. No more NXT recap videos on a Wednesday. It's a shame. But I'm going to try and see if I can do some other type of video. Maybe we recreate some WWE moves, which actually someone did recommend and ask for. So they asked for a super kick and an accolade, which is Rusev's move and obviously Jey Uso's super kick. I'm assuming that's what he wants. So that will be out sometime this week. Looking forward to that. I will be doing it with Stanley. Maybe it'll be, maybe it will just be an NXT recap video alternative, Maybe that's the new Wednesday special. Then we had, and Jacy Jane ended up winning, which is not good. But Blake Monroe hit Jordynne Grace with the NXT Championship. They're going to start a new rivalry with that, and I hate it because, she needs to have that World Championship. They've bottled it so many times now, it's actually pointless. What was the point of bringing her to WWE if you're not going to make her win? It's actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And at this rate, if they do a rivalry with Blake Monroe, she's probably going to lose to Blake Monroe, and who the hell is that? Although she's from London, so that's quite cool. Up the bits. Zoria and Soruka versus the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the tag team champions Roxanne, Perez and Raquel Rodriquez. What a match. Soruka really stood out in that match. I'm telling you, she's one for the future. Honestly, an amazing wrestler, unbelievable talent, unbelievable. NXT is the way to go, but sadly no more NXT recaps thanks to WWE and Jacy Jane and Blake Monroe. You know what? Blake Monroe is officially my enemy, and so is Jacy Jane. And so is Triple H. and whoever else books it and whatnot. TKO, I hate them as well. WWE, I hate them as well now. Jordynne Grace should have been winning that match, but hey. Let's move on to the tag team match where Raquel, Rodriquez and Roxanne Perez retained their tag team championships. It was an amazing match, to be fair. I really enjoyed every bit of it, to be fair, and I'm glad that, but I think the Kabuki Warriors should have won. They should have moved it along, but hey. I mean, Roxanne Perez just won it, so fair enough. Then Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. This match was quite good. Tiffany Stratton did retain, and she's now got Jade Cargill at SummerSlam. So I think, does Naomi cash in at SummerSlam? You have to find out later on in the video, but if you can't already tell by the thumbnail, then again, wait to the end of the video. Tiffany Stratton won. Jade Cargill versus Naomi in a no-holds-barred match with Bianca Belair as the special guest referee. What a match this was as well. There was a couple of amazing matches today. It was absolutely insane. What an event. I loved every bit of it, and it definitely saved the weekend after Saturday night's main event disaster. But Jade Cargill came out with the win, which is absolutely amazing. And I think they kind of tried to pull off a Seth Rollins thing where he lost. And then he was obviously going to cash in later on in the night. But he was injured, so it didn't happen. Then we go to the 30-woman Battle Royale. Stephanie Vaquer came out with the win. The last three, Nia Jax, SmackDown. Stephanie Vaquer, Monday Night Raw, and Lash Legend from NXT, and yet she managed to beat both of them. What an incredible story for Stephanie Vaquer, and now at Clash at Paris, she will be going up against Tiffany Stratton or either Rhea Ripley or Iyo Sky, which is what I'm talking about next. Rhea Ripley versus Iyo Sky for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. What a match this was. Unbelievable. And then when you're both knocked down, the referee's knocked down, you go around the arena, and then when they finally get back in the ring, I thought it was over with that moonsault, I'm gonna be honest. But 1, 2, and then she kicked out. Rhea Ripley kicked out, and I thought, oh my god, she's actually gonna win. And then all of a sudden you just hear Naomi come out, and I'm like, what the hell? What the flippity doodle? I wanna be like, what the hell? I was speechless. I was actually speechless. Naomi cashed in on the World Heavyweight Championship. I thought she was going to cash in on Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam and Jade Cargill. Maybe not. Maybe not. She cashed in and she pinned Iyo Sky 1, 2, 3. And your new Women's World Champion, Naomi. Unbelievable. That is insane. Honestly, unbelievable. Utterly unbelievable. I'm going to be honest. It is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in the world. That was the biggest surprise of the entire event. And it made it 10 times better than any other event recently. I think the last amazing event was probably WrestleMania. I mean, Backlash was alright. Money in the Bank was alright. I mean, Worlds Collide was actually decent, to be fair. Saturday night's main event was alright, this is the first, real event where I've been, every bit of it has been absolutely amazing. And even WrestleMania, not everything was actually amazing. For those who remember Jey Uso winning, completely washed now. Get in. But yeah, that is your Evolution recap. Probably the best show of the whole weekend. Probably, in fact, the best show of the entire year. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of Evolution and what was your favourite moment of Evolution. And do not forget our new goal. 100 subscribers, 3 weeks, SummerSlam, MetLife Stadium. And I'll see you in a bit.